자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 자, 오늘은 let's take a look at this topic contrast particle 은 or 는. So we need a noun here. Noun plus 은 or 는. Page 12 of your textbook. The particle 은 or 는 indicates that the preceding noun is the topic of what the speaker is talking about. Actually, we have seen this 은 or 는 when we were talking about N1 은 or 는 N2 이에요. 예요. Do you remember that? N1 is N2. So when we were talking about the structure, I already mentioned 은 or 는. The rough translation of 은는 might be as for something, talking about something, regarding something, that kind of meaning 그래요. 자, 그러면 이런 거야. 이제 you are introducing yourself. Then the topic of your speech is yourself. 그렇죠. So 저는 as for me talking about myself 리사예요. 그렇죠. 저는 리사예요. Actually 은 or 는 can be replaced by 이 or 가. So they are interchangeable in many cases. But when you introduce yourself, it is better to use 는 instead of 이 or 가. We will talk about that later more. And you are keep talking about yourself. 저는 미국 사람이에요. So I'm still talking about myself. As for me, I'm an American. 그렇죠. 자, in this sentence, I'm talking about my teacher. 선생님은. So when there is a consonant, we choose 은. When there's no consonant, we choose 는 그래요. 선생님은 한국 사람이에요. So I'm talking about my teacher, and my teacher is a Korean person. 그런 거죠. And when talking about differences between two people or things, in other words, two nouns, using 은 or 는 after comparing people or things shows the contrast between them. 그래서 리사는 미국 사람이에요. 마이클은 한국 사람이에요. So I'm comparing Lisa's and Michael's nationalities. 그래요. So if you use 은는 after a noun and in the next sentence you use 은는 again, then it means that you are showing this contrast between these two nouns. So in this case, Lisa and Michael. 그렇죠. 마리아는 2학년이에요. 제임스는 3학년이에요. So Maria is sophomore, James is a junior. So like I'm comparing Maria's and James' school years. I'm showing this contrast between Maria and James here. Okay, so today we have discussed the very basic functions of 은는. One is topic particle, the other function is contrast particle. 자, you will see 은는 very often later. 자, 여러분 감사합니다.